говорю, что я опаздываю. 17:30, видишь, нет еще. Валик, шалом.
Я, честно сказать, не такой большой фанат ММА был, там, чтобы я там смотрел бои, там кто-то рассказывает, я вижу интервью, что там у меня диски были первых боев UFC. У меня такого не было, честно. Просто вот как-то мне понравился этот вид спорта. Я начал этим заниматься, попал, наверное, большую роль, что сыграл, попал в хорошую команду в нужное время. Вот у меня.
Молодец, молодец.
Жульничать начал.
Таир, Бала, ну что за дела же?
Уая, Таир, эй! Сейф, штраф, что надо сделать? Отжимание.
Железно.
Давай 50 отжиманий.
Нет, иди, я разберусь.
Я хочу посмотреть,
не, ты иди,
если
разберусь.
я опоздал, бы меня не оставил.
Хорошо, Таир,
Таир, давай отжимание.
иди сюда.
А что ты еще как будто на прогулку идешь, опоздал, а?
Я не опоздал, во-первых.
Как не опоздал?
Опоздал, брат. Не, задерживаться здесь тренер может, ты опоздал.
Давай.
Khabib тоже на сборы чуть нарушил начало сборов. Вообще без никакой акклиматизации мы сразу начали пахать.
All week I was pushing them. I leave weekend. I just come back for next 5 days. For me it's gonna be fun day. For them it's gonna be very hard.
Love to fight, and this is an opportunity to go out there to prove that I am better than everyone believes and knows I am. This guy's got a 100% finish rate. I've got a 100% win rate. When I step into the octagon, all I do is win. Behind a legacy where it is inarguable that I am one of the greatest of all time. That the body of work, the performances I've done and the names that I've fought and the way I've gone out and beat people means that when you talk about the greatest of all time, my name is in that conversation. What excites me about this fight is the fact that no one has solved this puzzle. No one has solved his jigsaw puzzle and no one has solved mine. And both of us are going to win there and try and solve each other's puzzles. And I'm excited for that because it's something you don't see a lot in the UFC. We don't have a lot of elite level
Khabib Nurmagomedov is leaving absolutely nothing to chance, heading into this fight, personally overseeing every detail of Islam's preparation and making sure not a single angle goes unaddressed.
Ислам чувствует себя просто отлично.
Меняйте футболку за школу, или снимайте, или меняйте.
Islam has built a reputation as one of the most dangerous grapplers in the sport, with elite-level wrestling and a deep, technical submission game that has consistently given opponents nightmares once the fight hits the ground.
Сильный! Мудрый! Махасик, выходи, родной, выходи! Это все про тебя было, Махасик. Благородный! На ноги вставай, Махасик. На колено встань и вставай на ноги. И стряхивай его. Группируйся, Махас.
Building on that same theme of camp dynamic, Coach Javier Mendez admits his own role has evolved over time, shifting more into a mentorship position rather than running the day-to-day work himself.
Here, except two coaches, two very important coaches, Saif Safullah and Magomed, head coach at Abdulmanap Gym in Dagestan. But we have the main person that I believe is always here for Islam, and that's Khabib. He is basically running the whole program, really. I do little bits and parts here and there. I become more of a mentor type than actually the head coach now, and I like my role. I do less work. That I also get to watch someone like Khabib take over with the great honor and joy it gives me to see how great of a coach he is.
Breaking news out of Camp Islam Makhachev has just released new training footage showing him sharpening his striking, sending a clear message that he is fully prepared to stand and trade with Ian Garry at UFC 330 if that is what the fight demands. Garry went out and proved exactly why you can't judge a fight on paper. His resilience in that fight spoke louder than any prediction ever could. As rumors heat up about a potential welterweight title fight between Islam Makhachev and Ian Machado, Garry at UFC 330, fellow contender Sean Brady has weighed in with a blunt prediction. Speaking to MMA Junkie, Brady didn't mince words. He believes Makhachev will dominate Garry and secure a submission victory when they meet in Philadelphia. Ali Abdelaziz gives credit to the full team behind Islam, noting that nearly everyone has made the trip except for two key coaches still back at the gym in Dagestan. But he points to one main figure who has remained a constant presence for Islam throughout, essentially running the entire program from start to finish. Garry went out and proved exactly why you can't judge a fight on paper.
The energy of the whole
His
camp.
resilience in that fight spoke louder than any prediction ever
It's like
could.
the army here, his military.
As rumors heat up about a potential welterweight title fight between Islam Makhachev and Ian Machado, Garry at UFC
My brother
330,
Assad just
fellow
come here
contender Sean
today.
Brady has weighed in with
Now
a
the
blunt
team is
prediction.
complete.
Speaking to MMA Junkie, Brady didn't
6
mince
more
words. He
days,
believes Makhachev will
and
dominate
gonna
Garry
be
and secure a
still
submission victory when they
undefeated,
meet in
undisputed
Philadelphia
pound
on
for pound
August
king
15th.
Islam Makhachev.
https://www.youtube.com/9
Islam carrying a legacy, and so many young guys coming. Omar, Osman, Sagid, so many guys.
While Ian Garry isn't sitting quietly waiting for fight night to arrive, he knows exactly how dangerous and tough Islam Makhachev truly is, and that respect is showing up clearly in every session inside the gym. The preparation reflects a fighter who understands the magnitude of the challenge in front of him and is taking absolutely nothing for granted heading into the biggest fight of his career.
Operate best in a short period of time.
I understand technique. Thank you. He says, how many Muay Thai fights did you have? 0. What? 0. Wow.
The opponent change and the date change changes a lot.
Reflecting just how seriously he is taking this opportunity, Ian is training insanely hard, pushing himself through grueling sessions day after day and leaving no detail unchecked as he prepares for what he knows is the toughest test of his career. Every round, every drill, and every adjustment in camp reflects a fighter who understands exactly what is at stake and is determined to walk into the cage having left absolutely nothing in the gym.
Flying around the world to sit down and talk to me and film me, and that kid that dreamt of being one of the greatest MMA fighters in the world is causing a pretty big deal. It's cool, but I try, it doesn't mean anything to me. For me, it's always a grind. It's train, fight, learn, grow.
In an unexpected but genuinely exciting development, Ian Garry got the chance to spar with none other than Conor McGregor, giving fans a rare glimpse of two Irish stars sharing the gym and pushing each other ahead of their respective returns to the cage. Beyond stepping up to take short notice, high-level fights inside the cage, Ian Garry has also shown his value in the corner, bringing a level of insight and preparation to training that reflects just how seriously he takes every aspect of the sport. When it comes to beating Ian Garry, many MMA pros believe Islam Makhachev will need to sharpen up specific areas of his game, particularly his striking and leg work to deal with the unique length and range that Garry brings into the cage.
Махачев, где-то даже как-то я говорил, и Хавьер Мендес говорил, это универсальный боец. Многие, честно говоря, недооценивают. Все говорят о его борьбе. Ну, мое мнение, что он еще до конца не раскрыл свою стойку. Даже, в принципе, это и хорошо. Он может многих удивить. Даже смотрю я в этих интервью, многие говорят, анализ делают его стойки, о его ударной технике. Мое мнение, как тренер по удару.
Ali Abdelaziz recently shared sparring footage of Ian Machado Garry that has sparked plenty of conversation, with the clips revealing some noticeable issues in his takedown defense.
High head, high head, high head. You're fine, you're fine. There you go.
Ian Garry isn't just talking about beating Islam Makhachev, he's targeting his own game, declaring that he wants to take the pound-for-pound king down and submit him on the ground to prove a point to the entire MMA world.
I mean, you know, dude, I don't think Islam has a lot of weaknesses. He's never fought someone as long and tall as me. He's not fought someone as fast as me. He's not fought someone who has the distance management, the boxing capabilities, the head movement that I did, but also the takedown defense. He might get me down. I hope he does. Because I want to prove to the world that he can't submit me. I want to prove to the world that I can get back up. I want to prove to the world that I can beat him in his own world. I don't care how long he's trained in that area. I don't care if he's an internationally recognized master of Sambo or not. I'm going to bounce him on his skull. I'm going to take his title. I'm going to take his throne. And I'm going to finish that consecutive win streak. And I'll always be the guy that stopped history from happening.
While Islam Makhachev is widely regarded by many as the pound-for-pound best fighter in the sport and enters this matchup as a heavy favorite thanks to his elite grappling and wrestling pedigree, Michael Bisping pushes back on the idea that Ian Garry should be written off entirely.
This fight for Islam Makhachev may be a lot harder than what people think. Given all of the accolades that Islam Makhachev has, it's easy to just dismiss Ian Garry and say, listen, he's got to just run right through him. Okay, you could send him to Dagestan or Georgia for 20 years and still forget all about it.
Send him 2-3 years Dagestan and forget.
Okay, because Islam Makhachev is the GOAT. He's going to take him down. The man's Irish. They don't wrestle in Ireland, for crying out loud. Well, guess what? He's a well-rounded mixed martial artist.
Makhachev's resume speaks for itself, and Bisping doesn't hold back in pointing that out. A string of dominant wins over some of the biggest names the sport has ever seen has built an incredibly impressive 28-1 record that few fighters in history can match. And with this fight marking his very first title defense in the welterweight division, Bisping sees it as another defining moment in an already legendary run.
The career of Islam is ridiculous. When you look at the last few fights that he had, the people on his resume, it's insane. Jack Della Maddalena, Renato Moicano, granted on a day's notice, and he made it look easy, got it done in just 4 minutes. Before that, Dustin Poirier submitted him. Alexander Volkanovski 2 times in a row. Charles Oliveira, Bobby Green, Dan Hooker, Thiago Moises. When Thiago Moises was the real deal, when he was a contender, when he was coming up and he was very, very hungry. So as I say, he's on a run. The record of Islam Makhachev is 28 wins and 1 loss with 18 stoppages. And of course, if he can get a hold of Ian Garry and take him down, yeah, it's probably going to be easy.
This fight marks Makhachev's first title defense in the welterweight division, a genuinely significant milestone considering everything he has already accomplished in his career. Moving up in weight and immediately being tasked with defending a title against a hungry, undefeated challenger is no small feat, and how he handles this moment could end up shaping the next chapter of an already historic legacy.
Defended 4 times at lightweight, and now this will be his first ever defense at welterweight. And by the way, if he gets through Ian Garry, and that is a big if, and I say that respectfully, and I assume Islam will be a massive favourite, and rightly so. I'm just saying, you can never count your chickens in this sport. You should never underestimate underestimate anyone. And Islam Makhachev is not that guy, okay? He lives and breathes the sport. That's when he's not on his farm taking care of his animals and stuff like that.
This is my dream, to make big farm. We have a lot of animals.
The man is a serious professional. He will come in ready and prepped and ready to absolutely demolish Ian Garry.
Breaking down the structure of Islam's training camp, the team explains how they have combined basic conditioning with specialized preparatory work, functional training twice a week alongside dedicated running sessions, including hill work focused on building maximum lactate power, a method they incorporated after multiple performance assessments throughout camp.
Прогрессии мы добавляем, из этого мы этот МАМ тоже добавили. Это ММА здесь должен быть универсальным бойцом. Слабых мест не должно быть.
Очень сильно гоняет, поэтому сейфула дает интересные такие разминки, потом задания, бег, не знаю, откуда они этот бег придумали, тоже выжимает, легкие можно прям оставить. В целом passion. Так, завтра там чуть более легкие веса будут работать, сегодня чуть более тяжелые веса работают. Меняется каждый день. Разные нагрузки, разные тренировки.
As Islam Makhachev and Ian Garry continue putting the finishing touches on their preparations, the entire MMA world is left waiting to see exactly how this story unfolds. Will Garry pull off the kind of shock that redefines his career, or will Islam once again remind everyone why he sits among the most dominant fighters competing today? On one side stands elite grappling, championship experience, and a fight IQ that has rarely been outsmarted at this level. On the other hand, stands youth, supreme confidence, and a striking creativity that has made Garry one of the most must-watch fighters in the welterweight division. Put those two ingredients together, and this matchup genuinely has the makings of an unforgettable night. So now it's your turn. Can Ian Garry find a way to stop Islam's relentless pressure and elite wrestling? Or does Makhachev add yet another dominant performance to an already legendary resume? Do you see this one ending by knockout, submission, or decision? Drop your predictions in the comments below and let us know exactly how you see this playing out. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss the latest UFC news, fight previews, and predictions. Thanks so much for watching.